Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Hard Truth Diamond Podcast, episode 63. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm just thinking what a geek you are.
Why am I a
You
geek?
certainly don't look like it because you're so excited about our new setup for our podcast.
Wait, smile. Like this.
And I'm not doing that. And the elevation in the podcast, and you're so excited about it. It's really your podcast because you produce it, you do everything, you order all the
But you do all the talking. I
brand
just sit
new
here and look
equipment.
cute.
You don't look that cute. Did you say cute? Sorry, did I? Am I in trouble again?
Anyways, I'm your host, GIA Judy, and this is my lovely co-star, Colin Ferguson.
Crash! That's all I want to say today. We're done. Can I drop this mic?
Yeah.
If you don't know, yesterday, what we've been predicting here at this podcast, now, reluctantly, we're not anti-diamonds or industry or anybody or retail jewelers. We're anti-bullshit about the diamond industry. And let me tell you right now, the mined diamond industry has declared a state of emergency. There's a big podcast coming or a big, anyway, because guess what? Lab-grown diamonds have decimated the industry. The numbers are compelling. You can Google this yourself. It's kind of over. It appears like they're waving the white flag. I woke up to this yesterday morning, and as you know, I am a student of the business, and we've been calling this. And all you people who we recommend it at a minimum wait to get your mined diamond because it was inevitable, who said no, it would never happen. Well, how do you make a crash? Do we know how to make a crash? You know what we got to add to the podcast is noises. So when I say crash, you can hit something that sounds like
Or I could just do it.
Okay, give it a try.
How's that? Yeah? No?
That's a crash.
That was realistic.
Okay, that's not a crash. Okay, we must look so cute in our headsets, eh?
Nice.
You look very cute in yours.
Thanks.
You know that already, though. I'm guessing there's been a little mirror time.
While you were
wondering
away.
how the
Yeah.
hair is going to be. And, you know, all beautiful women would do the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like we look very professional.
And we certainly sound a lot better. It's amazing. Right? It's amazing we got through 62 podcasts. But the most, and this is number 63, the most podcasts, I think, of any diamond company out there. I was Googling the other day.
Oh, easily.
Right? Like easily.
You know, I was researching about other diamond podcasts, and there's a whole bunch coming up. But I think ours is the best.
That's an unusual comment.
Why?
Everybody's starting to imitate us. Is
I
what's
know. They want to
happening.
be us so bad.
It's the highest form of flattery. I see these guys, and look, we don't rehearse. We don't.
Well, that's what podcasts are. Nobody rehearses.
Well,
for the
it's not
podcasts.
just that. It's our TikToks. It's our amazing growth on Instagram. It's our amazing growth globally. It's the sales we're dealing with. We're shipping to Australia. We're shipping to England. We're shipping to Dubai. We're shipping all over the world. And we're going to be reporting on this. But it's quite amazing that we are we're doing what we're doing when most of it, 41 years of it, is experience that I have in the industry. And I've been so blessed to learn so much. And for some reason, I can recount it like there's no tomorrow. Oh, have I mentioned yet in this podcast?
And you call that a crash?
That sounds like more of a crash than the thing that you had.
Yeah, probably.
It's over. The stockpiles are so big, they don't know what they're going to do. And it's amazing to me, again, where the blame goes. So
hit me.
The blame this morning was yesterday, Martin Rappaport, who is a brilliant man, in the diamond industry, in the mine diamond industry, and I love the guy. We got our picture taken with him.
Should
when
I
we were in
insert it?
Vegas. He's the cutest, most lovely man. Built an
When you
incredible
say he's cute,
business.
is it because he like comes up to your chest height?
Well, does he come up that high? I'm not sure he does. But I'm a pretty big guy. Anyway, he's a lovely, the man did the right thing, and started pricing in the diamond business. And I can remember in those days, he drew more heat than I did. This is in the 80s, I believe it was, where Martin Rappaport established the Rappaport Diamond Report on pricing of mined diamonds, so people had an idea of what they could or
Right.
should
He
be
provided
paying.
transparency for diamond pricing in the
Right,
mine diamond
based on
business. Yeah.
the 4 C's, so you can only take it for what it's worth.
Right.
I mean, I'm an expert. I sat at the Bourse in Antwerp. I bought diamonds. Guys like Martin Rappaport and his friends taught me how to look at a diamond. I've had the best training in the world for a Gentile, quite frankly. And look, what he did was amazing. And I think when I saw Martin yesterday, he was shook. And justifiably so, because I'll say this as well. Who could ever have imagined an industry changing so much so quickly?
I find it really interesting, though, how it's always another reason why the prices are falling. It's always, it's inflation, or it's this, it's that, it's the other thing.
That's right.
We know the reason.
Yeah, it's lab-grown diamonds. It's up to 1.9 billion in revenue. That's what they're saying. We know it's more. We know every single day. Here's one of the biggest changes that lab-grown diamonds has done, and I want to approach this as cautiously, but size counts. Size counts. That's it. And you're going to see, if you're getting your half-carat
Mine
diamond for the price that you can get a 2-carat, higher quality, better stone in a lab-created diamond, and no one in the world, we just did the video on the 8 billion people in the world. Boy, I'm going to have fun doing a TikTok on this one today. And look, we're not here to gloat. Well, we're here to gloat a little bit.
You're here to gloat.
Okay. Because I was right. And when we used to talk, they used to say the rocks were in my head. Like I used to say, look, lab-grown diamonds is going to change the paradigm. All those clients, clients who spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on lab-grown diamonds with us, on lab-grown, and the right choice they made by trusting us with their diamond decision to what's the word I'm looking for? I have to think about these 2 1-carat diamonds we just bought where I tried to cheap out, and now I have to eat them because they're not beautiful enough as ours.
I mean, you're not going to wear them.
Well, oh, really? Yeah, they're not. You can't wear one. You have to have the most beautiful. She does, because that's what we do.
That's true.
So yeah, we thought we could get them, and anyway, with long story short, it's always about beauty, and that's the thing that got me with those. Their grade's fine, everything's fine, but they're not the most beautiful, and so we can't use them. You know what I'm going to do with them? Because they're lab-grown, I'm going to take them and throw them into the lab-grown hole in the ground.
I knew you were going to say that.
Because apparently there's no money back on a lab-grown diamond. There must be a hole in the world where after you spend hundreds of thousands on a lab-grown diamond, there must be a hole in the world where you can throw it, because
there's apparently no resale market for lab diamonds.
How psycho is that? And why do people believe that? Like the video we did, I'm doing videos this week. Our videos are good. I'm amazing. Yours are good too. They are good. Why yours isn't getting traction, I don't know.
Okay, you don't need to rub it in my face.
I'm on your team. You seem to think we're on different teams sometime. I want you to succeed. When you succeed, I succeed. What was I talking about before that?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. During your
Did
use.
you say I don't know? I wasn't listening. I can't hear you as well anymore with my headset.
Yeah, but it's good because then you can gauge how loud you talk sometimes. And this is the whole reason we have these.
Do I talk loud?
Yeah. So much so that I have to shrink your voice down so that it's on par with my voice because, anyways.
Well, I have two words for you then. Speak up.
Well, I can speak up now with these new microphones.
She's such a nerd, you guys. You wouldn't believe anything could look like that.
Why? Because I came in on the weekend on my day off to go test out these new microphones, and I was like jumping up and down.
Hold it. You get days off?
Okay, we're not going there.
We're not going there. Okay. This will be my fault, though. Yeah?
It's going to hit a nerve in me. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, my God. I have fun doing this podcast with you. It's what I go through before and after, like the pep talk, the podcast pep talk. Okay, we're going to call it the podcast pep talk, and we'll do a video of this, of Judy looking at me, and this started a long time ago. Okay, this is how I perceive it. This isn't how you are. Okay, don't say anything stupid. Everything I say after the podcast apparently is stupid. So I think we have to find you a more productive or constructive way of, coaching me to.
Yeah, as if that'll work.
Right? Anyway, so it's an interesting day around here. We're busy AF. We have so many quotes. We're trying to keep up with everything. And don't forget, you guys, please be a little bit patient with us. With Judy.
Okay, so let's talk about patience then, because you clearly lack it.
For our listeners,
you lack patience. Like, you'll send me a text message, I won't respond for 30 seconds. He'll do the double question mark. Hello, hurry up.
Oh my God.
But yeah, we are busy AF. It's a good problem. These are the problems that we pray for.
Right? And building a business. Like, whoever thought when we got on TikTok, of all things,
I know.
Our first over 100,000, we're talking US dollars here, was a TikTok sale for a lab-created diamond. Right? Mm-hmm. That goes in a hole because I was talking about the one where we went down in the rock garden. And we took the diamonds out for fresh air because they sparkle more.
And if you believe that,
you'd believe that white diamonds are a good financial investment. Mm-hmm. You know what might be a good financial investment right now? I'm not going to say it is, but I'll tell you this. Right now, lab-grown diamonds are at the bottom. This is what De Beers, who's also the biggest producer of mined diamonds and lab-grown diamonds in the world, has been waiting for, because they're going to do the same thing.
Yeah, now that they're in the game,
right?
This is probably the best time to own.
This is the best, because they're just going to do what they did before. They're going to monopolize. They're going to take it over. They're going to raise prices. The stuff you hear from the industry about them being worthless, you don't hear it. Well, maybe you do hear it from the industry. We get people making comments, and so far I have no takers on my $5,000 US bet as to what can happen. Or if someone wants to disagree with anything I say is not accurate, I have no takers, which kind of surprises me.
Not me.
It's just, it's indicative of how little people know about the industry. Like, we get these guys, jewelers, come on and go,
a lot of jewelers.
I know you can produce. What's that guy thinking today? For $2 a carat somewhere in blah, blah, blah. And I'll respond politely at first. I'm always polite at first.
At first.
Yeah. Then I'm not so polite. Like, I had one yesterday that I responded. You weren't here because you had a sick day. I call her sick days. I'm sick of Colin days. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I had one where I got to it and he was telling me what he thought, and I told him I really don't give a shit.
I knew you were going to say that.
Did you see that one?
No, but I just knew you were going to say that.
That's what I know
said.
You so well. I really don't give a shit what you think. We're here to report the facts, and that's what the Hard Truth Diamond podcast is. This is the facts. Mm-hmm. So anyway, what else? Let's see, what else? I don't know what to think about. I'm dealing with the implosion of an industry is an interesting experience for me. I mean, I was thinking the other day, I've been in this industry 41 years by the grace of God, and how much opportunity I've had and how much I've learned, and, to see what's happened. This is like, I used to go to my grandmother's in the summer, God rest her. She was the loveliest woman, and I used to stay on the waterfront in Nova Scotia, Tangier, Nova Scotia, and I used to call my folks from a party line. And in those days, there was no TVs, there was no radio. I can't remember there being a radio. My grandparents in Newfoundland had a radio where we used to listen to radio. But for entertainment, party lines where everybody in the neighborhood was on, and you'd get on the party line and you'd listen to other people's conversations.
Wow.
For entertainment.
That's
and
crazy.
I'd call my mom and dad on the party line when I could get on, and I'd talk to them in New Brunswick, where I was born and raised, and good people from New Brunswick, by the way. Where
Colin, what was the Great Depression like? Since you were alive in those times?
You're really not funny. How good do I look in this T-shirt, though? We're supposed to switch sides for this one, right? Here. This is my good arm. Okay, just so.
I thought you wanted this side so that you could show off your tattoos and your muscles.
What? Tattoos?
Don't you have tattoos right in there?
No, that's...
Oh, awkward.
Yeah, my kids. Anyway, I have some more, too. Should I shirt off? Can I do this one shirt off? Because I've lost like
I think
10
we're
pounds.
kind of teetering off now. I think we should wrap it up.
Okay,
we have an
so-
11 o'clock because we're busy AF, as Colin likes to say.
Yeah, we have a lineup of clients. So, is there anything you want to add about the crash? Where were you when the diamond market crashed? Home.
I was at home. I was resting. I was sick of Colin and sick. But
Isn't that funny? I came up with that yesterday when you were home. Someone said to me, Judy's off? Andrea said, Judy's off. I said, yeah, she's sick. Sick of Colin. Okay, that's smile. Yeah, there you go. See, it's not so bad.
anyways, I think going forward, you guys are going to see the podcast become a lot more elevated, funnier and funnier, more educational, and just overall better in every way.
So I've got to do a lot better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, to all those who made the choice to go with a lab-created diamond, boy, did you make the right choice. That's that, okay? Like I'm messaging these clients because I would talk to some of them for a long time and go, really, really, really? And here's one more thing. Can I say one more thing? The mine diamonds are going to be known as the fur coats. And I'll tell you why. It's a problem for the industry. And look, if you're thinking of buying a mine diamond, I want you to think about this. Do I still have to do this with
I
the new
actually don't know,
technology?
but...
Here, can I try? Let's see what that sounds like.
Okay.
I hit the table. It drives her
It's
crazy.
okay. More editing for
Like,
me.
that's
It's
a
okay
long
because I don't do
drive.
enough anyways.
And where was I? Oh, so all these mine diamonds that are sitting on jewelry store shelves, the jeweler paid more for them. And they're going to try to recover their money. And so if you need a quote, you contact us for the real price.
Good point.
Right? You like that?
Yeah.
I'm smart AF,
Yeah.
speaking of AFs.
And humble too.
Not very humble. Not in this T-shirt, that's for sure.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for tuning into today's episode. Colin, any last words?
I'm the Global Diamond Broker.
I'm GIA Judy.
My sidekick. She loves that one too. I'm in so much trouble when we get off here. And it won't be right away. It'll be delayed.
Okay.
So
okay.
something will wait, let me just finish this because people need to know how hard this is for me. It'll come out at some weird time when she just kicks my ass because it's something I said 3 months ago. How she remembers it, I don't know, but I've started to record everything. I'm finished. More ways than one. Take care.